I mean, I'm grabbing myself some cheesecake.
Oh, Daddy!
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
Let me inspect your face real quick. What am I inspecting? Oh, yeah. Oh. Suicide attempt.
Oh boy.
Love token visits a prisoner. I would assume a love token. I'm a little confused. Oh no, it's both. Okay. It just is. Necklace. Eccentric? I assume not occult. We're not playing the one. Is that? Oh. No ring. Gotcha. Think that's everything?
Yep, but you're wrong.
Oh, am I? Did it say imprecise just then? Imprecise? What was I wrong about?
The necklace.
Oh, so was it, what was the other option? That it was a cult?
Yes, it was a cult.
I mean, I guess I don't necessarily know the word occult all too much, so maybe it means slightly different than what I'm thinking.
It can vary from, through the years.
Yeah. What would it mean back in these years?
So this is like 1880, right?
Something like
Did the news stamp say a date? From the, on this island? I don't know.
No. Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, so this is about the 1880s, right?
Something like that, yeah.
The gold starting to get big again,
Yeah.
but it's still like really in the background.
Yeah. But what did it mean for back then?
It's basically like tarot cards, seance, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It's not like being in a cult.
Alright. So Alice is Sherlock's new neighbor. That was the person Watson was talking about. She's young and beautiful, and she seems to relate well to children. But she's still not married. The love token she wears alludes to her connection with the criminal world. I don't know what, I don't know the connection, so I'm just taking your word for it. She suffered a difficult past. Her scars indicate that she survived a suicide attempt. She wears unusual and eccentric jewelry to attract attention. I'm not necessarily saying that she attracts attention, like, that's her point with it. I just think she likes it.
You know, Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Well, that makes more
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
Yeah, maybe. I mean...
I like how all of them are refused.
Yeah. I mean, I would think this one's better. I'm not gonna refuse harshly. And I'm not gonna be like, no, I hate piano. You know? This is the only one that makes sense, I think. But also, Bailey, do you see the threads on her chair?
Oh my god.
Anywho, so that's my thought. What's your thought?
Yeah, because he's one to talk, he plays the violin.
That's true.
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
The Adventures of the Something House. Oh, was it? That's funny.
Yeah.
I read the title and you read the author.
It's
Oh, I
written
see.
by J.H. Watson.
That's funny. I see I changed my outfit again. Without my decision. Did we... Yeah, would we like to change it again off of his usual garb?
We could, yeah.
We want to be a fancy gent for whatever it is that's happening today. Or do we want to be a not so fancy gent?
I just rolled out of bed. Kind of vibe.
You know? I mean, I don't know where we're going. Maybe we should figure out where we're going first before I try to decide. What's your thought?
Well, we're going back to the club because we have to collect our prize, remember?
Oh, yes. I forgot. I'll put on the proper, hat. Perfect. Ah, yes. No one will see me anyway. Put my normal hair back on, apparently. Just because that's what I wore yesterday. I have glasses on today because I don't need to actually play. Because I don't know why the fuck not. I don't need those. I don't think I would need any of these things or any of those things. Where is... Can I go and talk to my lady? She is AFK. Where did everyone go?
I don't know.
Everyone? Where did everyone? Weird. Okay, well. This was this not the button? No, it was. Let's go! I suppose I could have grabbed a newspaper, but
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need to go in the street. Maybe I can grab one when we come back.
Yeah.
Mr. Smoker.
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm
my
yourself
God.
now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Pshaw. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant,
That was
your
rude.
humble assistant.
Oh, all right then.
I felt like
A
that
club
was weird,
member,
but-
Mr.
maybe
Zacharias
I'm
Greystoke,
confused.
was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now, don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector.
I won't mess around. I'll just solve the case.
What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
I liked the turn I had for that.
Yeah.
It vanished into thin air, you say?
You're still here.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Hey, this giant metal statue is gone.
The iron mounting rod is broken.
Give me.
Traces of metal on stone.
Okay. Scritchy scratches.
Traces of metal. The surface is damaged.
Okay. Sounds good. Let me enter my investigation mode real fast.
There's something over there.
Over there? Oh,
Just
over
one
there.
second, yeah.
I was like, I thought that there's that, and also that.
No,
Can
on
I-
the other side of the fence.
Oh, on the other side? I did see the dot, but I couldn't tell where it came from. Hello, sir.
Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
I'm thinking start with that one.
You saw the statue running.
This is really rich.
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He was a club member, and an excellent bowler.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
Well,
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
weird, but okay.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course, but to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
Okay.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
Weird. Okay. I see.
Why do I feel like this is gonna lead to the Hellfire Club?
To the what?
The Hellfire Club?
The Hellfire Club?
Yeah, it's an actual, like, thing.
I like how he's like, I got this fancy stone, but it's kind of shit.
Yeah. Like how you're just swirling.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that I'm going over. Okay, military. Makes sense. Was there a hand at all? There was a hand. Ring, he's married. Or he just likes jewelry. Political symbol. I mean, it could be either of them, really, but I assume. What do you think?
Blur, yeah, politically active looks correct.
That's true. I forgot that it tells me over there. Simple flight. No, I'm gonna say he's active. Alright. And then let me zoom back over to your face so I can validate. Woo! Sounds good. Sir Charles Yellingham is the manager of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. He was formerly a soldier with the prestigious infantry. My brain got really confused with these words. A married man. Sir Charles appears to be rich, but his wealth is superficial. He is politically engaged with the Tory party and seems to have an active social life.
Interesting.
I don't know who the Tory party is, but okay.
Don't know either, but I shall do a Google. Oh, it's Conservative Party. It's the UK Conservative Party.
Gotcha. My tab is still telling me to look at things, but I don't know why. I don't know. I'm assuming I can't really go up. What the heck was that noise? Did you hear it?
Yeah.
It was weird. Is that like the distorted sound of wildlife? Of a goat?
I think so.
It's weird.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Thank you. Anything over
I
here?
saw a yellow dot like right here in this corner, but I guess not.
I mean, I also thought I saw stuff. Oh, look.
Scratches on the stone.
So it done got scratched over here. Good to know. Oh,
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
okay. Let's see. So there's that. I don't see anything over here. That bird or whatever sounds weird as fuck, dog.
I guess now we should look at the body.
Can I, Okay, so he was impaled from the back. So he was not paying attention. What is this?
Zacharias' folder with some documents.
I'm like, I see that there's a spear going through this man, but more importantly, what was he holding? Person. It's, to end, to incomplete, to finish. I don't know what's... I mean, it looks like a recipe document. I don't really know what's happening.
No, these are translation notes.
Oh, I see.
These draw.
Ooh. Sounds good.
The case is scratched and dented.
Okay. Though that could just be from use. Doesn't look like there's... Oh, I could actually open it.
Tissot watch. Swiss. 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal.
Okay. I mean, this man is old and scratched and been through a great deal.
Money was left inside the wallet.
Some old-ass looking money.
Well, yeah, it's 1880.
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal.
Sure did.
Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed.
Yes, it was.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
No. No, you cannot. But my superhuman eyes can point out any clues that I missed. Did I look at that, or did I miss that? My lord, the crunchy leaves.
You missed the scratch.
Traces of metal on stone. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal.
Okay. Okay. Was there still...
A piece of the statue's mounting rod.
Okay.
Pieces from the pedestal.
Okay.
Recognize the tablet on the thing. You didn't. The Mayan calendar.
Wait. Oh.
The prize on the counter. You never.
Oh, is
didn't
it...
remark about it.
Eh.
If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder.
But then my question is, why is it still here? Unless because the what's-his-nuts came out of the building. Well, I feel like that's probably
I think that's everything.
I feel like that would be everything. Go to the back of the rooster? What?
Back to the commissioner.
Oh.
Go back to the straw.
Yes, go back to the rooster.
And what about the statue?
I've no idea yet. I imagine a thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped.
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but
Please, go on.
he said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground, and believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
LOL.
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside.
Okay. Oh my goodness. So, statue with a nice little ass jumps down, does a bunch of shit. What is this run?
Don't know.
Let me, space to reset, because I didn't realize I was making a sequence.
Yeah.
So, he throws the spear. No. I'm thinking... He steps on some leaves. He gets smacked by the thing. He gets fucked.
Oh, Jesus.
He emerges from the club. And then, upon seeing the resident drunk man leaving from a club, he runs away.
What the drama there.
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tukunuman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
I mean, more of what I was thinking to make it a bit more logical and less there's actually a statue running around killing people. Somebody came by and stole the statue, but then for some reason there was a guy that was just like standing up there pretending to be the statue because, you know, he's fucking stupid or whatever, and then saw this guy and was like, oh Jesus! And then just fucking threw the spear at him because he panicked and then ran away.
You want to hear my theory?
What's your theory?
Like, I'm just keeping up on the wiki of where we are currently. But, basically, at some point in the night, someone stole the statue, right?
Yeah.
But then they put someone on replacement.
Yeah.
And put a live living person to wait it out so they could, because they had to pull out the calendar from the clubhouse to put back on the green for the ceremony.
And say to add a little some there, I was gonna say it would make sense to put somebody up there just so that, like, it takes longer for me to realize the statue is gone. Because I'm sure this heavy ass statue takes a minute to get places.
Yeah.
Continue.
But yeah, they put someone on as a replacement to wait out when the calendar would be put out on the green. Dude took his opportunity, killed him, got caught, so he ran away.
I mean, seeing as we don't know everything that happened, I'm assuming that there was something, you know, that we didn't see, like the guy who got killed was, like, muttering to himself about, oh, I could just fucking take this right now and no one would ever know. And then the guy who's, like, trying to steal it was like, no, don't do it! You know, and then he killed him.
Panicked.
Or, like, you know, guy was like, I'm just gonna take this, kills him, and then, he, you know, his plan was just to hop off, go and grab it, but then guy comes out of the door and is like, oh, well, plan B, run away.
Yep.
I mean, all in due time, I'm sure.
Regardless, the string of our combined theories is that someone stole the statue and replaced it with a living person.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, let's continue.
Where am I going?
Can I help?
Do I need to talk to the guy? Tell him my thoughts?
Dirty.
Okay. What are you doing over there? What are you holding, a key?
No, I think he's holding... What is he holding?
Is that a pen? Pencil?
Playing with a pencil, I guess.
I'm gonna watch this idle animation for a second, because he's, What are you measuring? What are you counting? Okay.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
I like how he's just like, I think that you're a fucking dumbass, Sherlock, but you know what? I give you full clearance. So I can go to Scotland Yard. This it appears that the statutory reconstruction leaves near the body. It seems as if the murderer may have placed them there intentionally. Why? I mean, yeah, it doesn't... I mean, when I read the, that there was leaves here, I mean, and the fact that there's no other leaves anywhere else,
Right?
I mean, it does seem very suspicious, but why?
We will find out later, I guess.
But it's also definitely under him, so those were all thrown there earlier for some reason.
They were thrown there to alert the person on the pedestal.
I guess, even though he's facing that direction and would have seen it, I don't know.
I don't understand either.
And there was no one else to talk to over here. Oh, there's something to read.
No, to go back to the apartment.
Oh, I see.
Don't
Can
just
I?
go straight to Scotland Yard. Just go to
Okay.
Baker Street if you need to read something in the library.
Sounds good. I will read about Mayan people.